In Islam, love is not built on emotions without direction. And this is why when a man professes to you that he loves you, what does Islam encourages us to do? Okay, if you think love na scam, swipe. This is none of your business. But if you actually think that love is an emotional scam, come closer, let us talk. Today, we are actually delving a little bit off the usual topic. Let's talk about something that most of us often shy away from. Today, love is sold, love is portrayed as a sacrifice without limits, an emotion without responsibility, and an attachment without accountability. That is the current reality of love as we have it today. People are often taught to follow their hearts, when in most cases, the heart itself is lost, confused, wounded, or sometimes desperate. And under the name of love, boundaries are broken, sins are normalized, and all the red flags attached to that particular relationship are ignored. And because of this, many have suffered and are still suffering. Why? Because they loathed the fact that they did love carelessly. Anyways, that is why it is called love. And you would not blame the people who say, na mumu, they fall in love. Now, the first thing we need to get right is that your feelings are not any form of guidance. That you feel something does not mean that it is enough to guide you to make a good decision. Yes, the emotions that you have can be quite convincing, but don't forget that even a sincere heart can get it wrong. And not just that, your feelings are not sufficient for you to make good decisions or rational decisions at the point where you are actually in love. And if you look at it from the perspective of Islam, in Islam, love is not built on emotions without direction. And this is why when a man professes to you that he loves you, what does Islam encourages us to do? Tell him to see your father. If he fails to see your father, out here, oh, Abiko, yeah, just tell him you need to see my dad, or get this is my dad number. Talk to him about your intention about me. If he cannot do that, I'm not suffering. Sao. So the point I'm trying to make here is that love, for it not to be a scam, actually needs guidance and not impulse, right? And another thing we often get wrong when it comes to love is that attachment is not commitment. That someone is attached to you does not mean they are in any way committed to you. Don't get it wrong. You see all those daily calls, those daily message. My love, my this, my that. He may have an entirely different intention with you. Probably is just doing that to gain ground. Why am I saying he? It can be a he or she because a thing gonna was to you. I did not mention anybody. And you see the problem with this kind of attachment is that they are usually flimsy. Flimsy in what sense? It is transient. At one point, this person is strongly attached to you. At another point, it seems like you have never even communicated before. They just go away, they go their way, you go your way, and for a reason that you cannot explain, you decide you don't even want to talk to each other again. So what happened to okay, like Abu Kolida said in his video, that sister you were doing extra cool with, and I don't marry. And I don't marry. So with this viewpoint of mine, you can see that attachment is not the same thing as commitment. Now let's bring it into Al-Islam. Love. Any love that does not get you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not love. It is war. Why will you call it love when everything attached to it is disobedience to your Lord? What we call true love does not compete with the obedience of Allah. Islam places boundaries on our emotions. It doesn't suppress them. Islam recognizes the fact that you need to have feelings as a human. And this limit that Islam has placed is to prevent damage. I know you have read a lot of damaging love stories, probably online or anywhere else, or you have seen, or you have witnessed, or you have observed. So to avoid all these kind of stories that touches the heart is why Islam places these limits we're talking about. So my call to action will be this forthcoming nasheed of mine called Lower Your Gaze. Not every attraction deserves attention. Not every affection has pure intention. There's never a waste in preservation. Lower your gaze, avoid temptation, brother, brother. Lower your gaze, sister, sister. Lower your gaze, brother. No fall of grace, sister, sister. Avoid disgrace, brother. Beru Ọlọ́run o, sister, sister. Beru Ọlọ́run o. So before you call it love, examine its outcome. Does it increase you in clarity or is it total confusion? Does it strengthen your faith or does it weaken it? So I believe when you get the answers to these questions, you will definitely know whether the kind of love you are in is a genuine love or an emotional scam. Remember, the name is Dr. Wonotaj, aka Sogheer, aka Alaji Swipe. Till we meet again in the next one, I say, Assalamu alaikum.